Anne Brown is a senior sister in the emergency department at the Royal Bournemouth Hospital. During the COVID-19 pandemic, she's been living at a holiday park to protect her partner who suffers from MS and is on immune suppressant drugs. This is her story.
I moved here into the caravan park because my partner has multiple sclerosis, and he took some disease modifying treatment in February before the real start of the pandemic, which has lowered his immune system. So he is in the high risk group, so he's having to shield for 12 weeks. So in order for me to continue working, doing the job that I do, it was important to keep him safe. I think obviously nationally, as things were getting more intense and we were seeing more and more cases on a national level, I found going home quite stressful, just because I was constantly worrying all the time about any sort of infection that I was bringing home to him. So I made the decision to move out of home. One of the most hardest things I've done, because you're packing and you're packing a suitcase and you're not moving out for a few weeks, you're not going on holiday, you're moving out of home, still leaving somebody who's fairly sick to keep them safe. James is incredibly proud, and he knew that this was absolutely the right decision to make, that I needed to continue to work and I needed to step up at this particular time more than any time. And also he was aware that to protect himself, because he's in one of that really high at-risk groups as well, he was also reassured then that he was keeping safe. After those difficult days, not being able to go home and to give him a cuddle or just to sit there with him in the evening. The closeness I miss the most about this time is if you'd said to me at the beginning of the year, you're going to spend a few months living in a caravan and we'd be in the middle of a pandemic. It just didn't seem possible at the time. But I think it's forged some amazing friendships amongst some of my colleagues. It's built my character, my resilience to cope with situations outside the norm. But also I'll look back feeling proud that I stepped up, I've done my bit to keep everyone safe, to keep James safe, but also to keep the patients that we're looking after safe.